Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it again with another live stream react. Except this time, it's not going to be for Wuthering Waves, it's not going to be for Where Winds Meet, it's not going to be for any other game other than Zenless Zone Zero and version 2.4. And boy, oh boy, I gotta say that the expectations for this live stream were probably pretty damn high. Following news of the third relaunch from the Zenless Zone Zero developers, it sounds like something that might be taking place across versions 2.4 and 2.5. So I'm honestly looking forward to seeing how these developers are going to, you know, follow through on the bold claims that they made just a couple of days ago. A lot of people, right, calling them like the greatest of all time, making comparisons to LeBron James, when nothing seems to be going right with this game as a whole. Player numbers keep dropping, engagement keeps falling, YouTube views keep plummeting, and honestly, I just can't really see the path forward unless some drastic changes are made to the actual gameplay. There's a reason why this game is having its third relaunch in a year. So, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's dive right on into this live stream. I'm not going to be watching the whole thing. I've got a list of pretty detailed timestamps on the key items to look at, and we'll be making sure to skip through a lot of the yap because Hoyoverse live streams, oh, they love their fucking yap. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started with the trailer for this version.
The program starts now!
Sarah, my most faithful servant.
It's coming!
Thou hast come to the very brink of my advent.
Okay. People are dying.
The connection between your sister and that sword, then the creator is the only hope for you.
Oh, that's Yishuan's sister.
So this is the Exaltus creator.
Let me move that a little bit.
Beep, beep, beep.
Oh, there we go. Well, they got a guy with a sword. Never seen that before.
Beep, beep. Work orders are open. Service review in progress.
I don't know about that voice, but that just seems to be a thing in ZZZ, is to have like the squeakiest characters in the space.
This is the end for you.
The squeakiest characters in the space, bro. Maybe they give helium to the VAs.
I found a way to break the connection between you and the Qingling sword. No matter the price I have to pay, Xiaohuang.
Hey, this guy sounds cool though. Oh yeah, this guy looks cool though. Hey, I mean, this guy is badass.
Go and live for the 5 summits.
God damn, he just beats the shit out of everybody and has like 17 arms. This is truly Giga Zenyatta. This is one of the only reasons why I might come back to ZZZ is this guy. The dubstep fits so well. Holy shit.
What are you waiting for, Ye Shungai? Draw your blade and kill me so you can save him!
Come on. Hate. The monster who stood by and left.
Yeah, what about Ye Shungai? Where is she? It's not lagging. The trailer is meant to be at 10 frames a second. The trailer is meant to be 10 frames a second.
Just as you trust me.
So, key thing that you should focus on from that trailer is the fact that, yes, Ye Shungai, the new Void Hunter, will be arriving in version 2.5. So, the main point of, I think, this version, as you clearly saw from the story, is not to actually focus on Ban Yue and Dialyn, the new units, the squeaky Dalmatian girl and then the Giga Chad Zenyatta guy. It's not to focus on them, it's to focus on Ye Shungai. Because if that Ye Shungai banner does not make like $100 million, I think the game is actually fucked. No joke. There's a reason why they're placing her story up front instead of in 2.5, which she fucking releases, because they want you to be like this right before she releases. I think that they're taking a page out of Wuthering Waves' book with what they did in version 2.2 to introduce Kartithia and then release her in 2.4, right? Except this time, I don't really think, especially based off the level of confidence I have in ZZZ's developers and their way to tell a story, because they're really fucking bad at telling stories nowadays. Like, ever since 2.x started, the story quality has literally fallen off of like a goddamn perpendicular cliff and is now at terminal velocity heading to the fucking ground. because of that, I don't think that it's going to work out that well. There's just part of me that is going to make me believe that Dialyn and Banyu's contribution to the story is going to be absolutely surface level and like not important at all. And it's just going to be the spotlight shifted. These two are going to feel like filler units in the story and just have all their spotlight shifted to Yi Shungai. That's what I think is going to happen, because I think they're really desperate for her banner to do really, really, really fucking well. Oh, yeah, well, what did I say?
Be done.
You
I trust you.
me.
Just as you
I
trust me.
trust you.
What did I say, guys? What did I say? Does this look like a patch that's centered around Bangboo and Dialyn? I don't think so. It doesn't look like it to me if this is what's going to be in the fucking story quest. So, like, why isn't she just... You know what? Never mind.
I am Ye Shunguang, wielder of the Qingming sword of Yun.
So she got super white mode? She's not even available this patch. What? Should they already show it all the goods like this? Okay, all right. Well, I mean, this is the thing, right? If they did this, if they do this well, I'll give them praise, right? If they give an appropriate amount of the spotlight to Bangboo and Dialyn during their banner, and then weave this into the story as well, and it feels good, awesome. However, if it feels like those two just take on the B role and are just like giga supporting characters that basically don't contribute at all, and the entire story of 2.4 is focused on Yi Shungai, then I think it's going to be bad. There's a reason why I'm going towards the ladder of bad.
Way Summit. This sword, with heaven and earth as its guide, shall cleanse all evil!
And then they cut into the version art of the two on-banner characters after showing that. Do you guys get what I'm talking about over here? Do you guys get why I'm so pessimistic? People gonna be like, who the fuck is these two? I'm trying to get Yi Shungai. That and her voice acting was, can I just give a special round of whatever the opposite of applause is?
This sword, with heaven and earth as its guide, shall cleanse all evil!
Yeah, let's give a round of, like, the opposite of applause for that one. Yeah, maybe we really should give more credit to Wuthering Waves VAs. We really should give more credit to, like, Cartithia's VA, Alto's VA, all of those guys, because they do just such a better job. They're so much better at their job, it's ridiculous. They're so much better, it's crazy. That was just bad. What is it with strong members of, like, this sect sounding bad? Like, Yi Zhuan's VA sounds like AI, and this VA sounds just not good. Okay, all right. That should be the version trailer. Oh, there's more.
I must never forget these memories. Never.
Who is that? Was that Yi Shungai too?
Welcome back.
All right, why did that sound remind me of somebody? All right, now let's move to 1324. And look at the Dialyn showcase. Yep, the 101 Dalmatian squeaky ass new character. I heard she's broken. She's a stun unit that power creeps all the other stun units on the roster. Let's check it out.
Line intel.
Her attacks are kind of cool. She fists her ring and then a big fist appears.
As an S-rank physical stun agent, when Dialyn is on the battlefield, she has two unique resources: customer complaints and positive reviews.
Okay.
While Dialyn has a customer complaint point,
Her kid sounds retarded. Can I just be the first one to say that? So first, I need to accumulate my customer complaint points, and then after I accumulate enough customer complaint points, I'll then be able to...
hold the basic attack button to unleash Get Lost. If Miss Dialyn uses Get Lost to trigger a chain attack,
Oh, wow.
or summon squat mates during a chain attack, the next squat mate will enter the battlefield with their ultimate.
That just sounds broken. I'm sorry, that just sounds broken. So you just give them 3,000 decibels, you just pull them out of your ass, and then... Doesn't Ju Fu Fu give you like 1,200? Doesn't Ju Fu Fu give you like 1,000 at the start of battle, and then this person just gives you one every chain attack? Ju Fu Fu gives you 1,000, and this character guarantees an ultimate every chain attack. What? Didn't Ju Fu Fu come out like 3 months ago? Wasn't she like 4 months ago and she already got power crept? Brother, no wonder these guys are buffing every fucking unit every patch. No wonder these guys are buffing a unit every patch. Because you'll pull a unit and then 3 months later they're useless. Who cares if they're buffing units every patch? Who cares if they're buffing at all when your new limited 5-star character is literally benched in less than 6 months? Hugo is benched permanently in less than 6 months. Ju Fu Fu benched permanently in less than 6 months. Caesar probably gonna be benched because of this bitch. Colada benched as well. Just probably go bench the little Freerin looking robot. She probably gonna be benched as well.
The cost is a certain number of Miss Dialyn's positive reviews. If Get Lost fails to trigger a chain attack, then it consumes more positive reviews, and your next squad mate still uses.
You don't even have to, like, do it properly. Even if you fuck up, they still get their ultimate? Wait, so you're telling me that there's a mechanic where she has to build it up, but it's also like, yeah, if you don't build it up either, they still get it. What?
Is their ultimate when they enter the battlefield.
If you think it's good value for the money, please leave us a 5-star review.
Your character is just broken.
If you team up with a Raptor or Attack agent, you can also increase the damage of some of Miss Dialyn's skills.
After all, having backup is an element of strength.
Additionally, Dialyn's EX special attack will appear in 3 forms: rock, paper, and scissors in sequence. Upon hitting enemies, Dialyn will accumulate a certain amount of positive reviews and grant the overwhelmingly positive effect to the whole squad, increasing their damage. When enemies are...
So she's got damage buffs. She just shits out ultimate abilities. Damage buffs, ultimate abilities, and then she also has built-in damage buffs of her own to herself. Personal damage buffs.
hit by paper skills, they will be inflicted with the malicious complaint effect, extending their stun duration and increasing the stun damage multiplier.
So she extends their stun duration and increases their stun damage multiplier. So now she power creeps Trigger as well, because doesn't Trigger do the exact same thing but not give you free ultimates? Oh wait, she gives damage buffs to the team too? That means she's power creeping Lighter. Wait, she literally does every single thing that every limited stun agent in the game does. She gives you free ultimates, so she power creeps Ju Fufu, giving you 1,000. She has damage buffs as well, but she applies it to every character, unlike Lighter, who only gives it to fire and ice agents. So she power creeps Lighter by being usable with every attack and Rupture agent. Lighter can't even be used with Rupture agents because of how his shit works. What else? Oh, right. Stun duration, increasing stun damage multiplier. That's literally what Trigger does. So they power creep that too. What the fuck? This character literally is, like, broken. Hence why her banner is first. Oh, I see why. I see what they're doing now. This is going to be Yi Shungai's best-in-class support. She's also going to be the best-in-class support for every single character in the game. So she's giga fucking broken. The end game and all the content in the game is going to be balanced around this broken fucking unit. If you don't have her, don't even dream about clearing the new Deadly Assault. And so everyone's going to have to pull her if they want to play the game. And then they'll have no pulls for Yi Shungai. Because you know she's going to be fucking broken as well. We all know what happened with Hoshimi Miyabi. Oh, man, brother. Oh, I see what the plan is right now. You skip Ban Yue because this character looks ridiculous. She didn't have to be this fucking strong. But they want her to sell, so they're making her broken as shit. Just like how Lucia's also broken as shit. Every single support is like a must pull. Ban Yue's banner is going to do dog shit because everyone will have spent on this unit because she's OP. And then everyone says for Yi Shungai. Okay, I see what the... Hey, man, I guess everyone's getting their Vivian skin after all. I guess everyone is getting their Vivian skin because everyone's going to pull this fucking unit. Because if you don't, you're fucked. You're cooked. You might as well quit the game. This kid is so broken, you might as well quit the game if you don't pull her.
Until the enemy recovers from stun. Also, the stance of attack and
it
Raptor
keeps going
can provide additional damage boosts to Dialyn's EX special attack.
She doesn't even need to do damage with everything that her kit does, but she gets to do damage too. Brother, she already does everything in the game. Why does she also need to do damage? She buffs damage for her teammates. She works with both attack and rupture agents. No faction specialty. She then also shits out free ultimates. She also buffs damage on the team and then extends stun duration and increases stun damage multiplier. What does this character not do? I'm genuinely curious.
Rock, paper, and scissors.
Check out how it looks in combat.
In combat, use EX special attack first to quickly stun enemies while racking up positive reviews and inflicting the malicious complaint status on enemies. Then call your teammates in to use their ultimates, doing burst damage. Overall, Miss Dialyn not only has excellent stunning capabilities, but she's also skilled at summoning teammates to unleash their ultimates.
Bro, she's about to use 17 Yijuan ults.
Miss Dialyn's skills are as impressive as her second identity.
She's about to use... They didn't even use the third one. Look, she has a third one available. They just decided not to show it, probably because it would be looking too overpowered. They decided not to show the third ultimate in the showcase because they know it's broken. They're like, yeah, if we show this third one, they're gonna know the game is dead. Just don't use it. I just saw this unit basically cast 3 ultimates in a row, bro.
Miss Dialyn's skills are as impressive as her second identity.
Oh, what was that? Beep, beep. You have disconnected from the call.
Okay, so her lore is that she's a customer service agent that works at like a martial arts place, and like that's what her entire kit is. Can we just talk a second about the fact that ZZZ has some of the most like retarded character origins I've ever seen? Like her kit is the basis of her kit is her being a disgruntled customer service agent, and that has led to her providing every single damage buff and every single buff in the game for an impact character. There's not even a lore reason for why she's broken. She's just broken. Not retarded, it's creativity. No, there's a certain point where creativity, that's not an excuse anymore. It's just stupid. This is an example. Just look at this fucking dialogue line beneath my head. No, it's just stupid at this point.
Thank you for using our service. Remember to give a 5-star review. Taking in disciples to teach and purging evil. I bet Banyu Shifu is also super strong, right?
I've already experienced the Banyu Shifu.
I just want to see what he does. When does it start? 1623? All right, let's skip the yap. Oh, here we go. Hey, this is what I'm talking about. I bet this character's going to be underpowered. When he should be the one that's broken. I don't even care what the lore is behind this guy. He just looks badass. I don't even care what his lore is. Do you care what his lore is? Hey, you see this photo. Do you care what his background is? No, you don't. Nah, you don't. You don't give a shit.
As an S-rank fire rupture agent, Master Banyu has mastered various martial arts.
Okay, S-rank fire.
Devastating combo.
And you want to know what I bet his best in slot is? You got to use Dialyn with him. You want to know why? Because you can't use Lighter with this character. Yeah, Lighter only works with attack agents and those within his faction. So, yeah, you can't even use Lighter. You have to use that fucking 101 Dalmatian squeaky-ass voice customer service agent.
If you can master it and chain his moves, you can unleash powerful and flashy skills with a high skill.
Oh, he's meant for fighting game players.
Has multiple sets of skills. With sufficient adrenaline, you can create different combinations by pressing the basic attack button for light attacks and the special attack button for heavy attacks.
Wait, bro has literal car canceling
during combat. In addition, each skill has its own special perfect cancel.
Literally Kara cancels.
If you can input the command for the next move precisely at this moment, then you can launch the next attack at a faster speed.
Oh my lord.
Attacks during that? Will it break the combo?
Don't worry. Steady as a mountain, Master Banyu enters an invulnerable
Wait,
state
so he
while
can just
performing
punch
his
forever?
EX special attack. After a dodge counter or assist the follow-up, you can hold the basic attack or special attack button to quickly unleash his next
okay,
move.
no, he has a...
Even if
You have to
drop your
intentionally
combo,
use one of his
you can still
iframes.
use Immovable Mountain to perfectly block your opponent.
Things come as they do naturally. If one wishes to fight as the mind desires, they must practice diligently.
Hey, I mean, his kit looks cool.
Is fully charged. Hold basic attack to activate Visage of Wrath, and Banyue Shifu will enter the four-armed Vajra form.
Wrathful fire?
Bro has the Vajra form.
By consuming adrenaline, blocking or parrying enemies, I recover wrathful fires.
In the Visage of Wrath state, Banyue Shifu's entire body will be engulfed in flames, and he'll become a
Damn, he summons the 7 Dragon Balls
During
too.
This, by holding the special attack button, you can unleash 4 different skills with a single tap and finish with Toppling Mountain.
However, if you manage to manually execute the skill, I'll gain a stack of Vidyaraja, which boosts my damage. In this state, it also becomes easier for me to
How the
perform
fuck
quick
do you get the
attacks compared to
Vidyadra?
normal skill.
So, what's Toppling Mountain?
Bro, I'm pretty sure you're gonna need a
Upon entering
PhD
the
to play this
Visage of
character.
Wrath state, hold the basic attack button, and Banyue Shifu will unleash Toppling Mountain, crushing enemies between massive boulders. If you can manually execute different EX special attacks before unleashing Toppling Mountain, then he can unleash an additional attack, launching his prayer beads at the enemy.
Bro, there's nobody out there that understood this on the first watch. I'm telling you, there is not a single person on this planet that saw this on the first watch and were like, yeah, I know how to play him.
Oh, and that means Banyue Shifu truly has the potential to become an elite hired hand.
In combat, Banyue Shifu will serve as the main attacker, continue
Why are you putting Ju Fu on his team? Get that fucking power crept piece of shit out of there. Go, just put in Dialyn. What the fuck are you doing?
fighting on the front line. By effectively managing his adrenaline and rage, you can unleash endless chains of attacks, keeping the enemy under constant pressure. Teammates who can provide support from off-field or by switching in quickly will typically become Banyue Shifu's go-to options.
Oh, so maybe you actually do want Ju Fu with him, because she is fire too.
As expected of Banyue Shifu, each punch hits its mark with unparalleled power. How strong. So scary.
Accidents can easily happen in a fight, so it's important to scale your power for each battle. As a Shifu, I have a duty to my disciples.
Okay, are they
Therefore,
back
must
to
set a
the
good
Yap?
example for them.
Are they back to the
As a
Yap?
renowned auditing organization, I wonder what a Bangboo from Krampus Compliance Authority is like.
Oh,
I
okay.
guess you can say that guy's got something to do
Oh,
with
they got the new
auditing,
Bangboo. All right.
too. Berkbleak has a massive multi-use component installed
Did they call it, what was that, Berkbleak? What?
on its head that can be used as a laser sensor cannon in battle. When the scanner senses a target, it will use floating turrets to attack enemies.
Am I the only person that thinks these are the most unnecessary additions to the game? Doesn't every single person, when they're playing this game, skip the Bangboo chain attack because it takes too long? And so, like, the only purpose these guys serve is that they, like, are, like, a distraction that does, like, a little bit of damage off-field. Like, I don't really know. This mechanic to me just seems like I'd rather they just be, like, cheerleaders that provide passive stats to the team. Low-key, I'd rather they just be passive stat sticks, and then they just do goofy stuff on the side of the battlefield and, like, cheer you on. I don't really think they need to participate in the combat. That's my take.
Upon triggering a chain attack, it will fire even stronger lasers.
Like,
It's a real all-in-one inspection and
they might as well not do anything.
combat package.
If there are
He's gonna shoot one laser at one guy. That ticks him for, like, 200 damage.
at least 2 Krampus members in the squad, Berkbleak will deal even more days. It's a pretty amazing helper.
Like, just imagine if he just passively, if you have the right people on your team, he just passively gives days to the team. I don't know, like, just something like that, bro. Their existence just seems to be pointless on the battlefield.
Besides Krampus's Little Bangboo, built-in Bulak will also be joining the battlefield in this update. In combat, it swings a building block hammer, brutally smashing enemies, and unleashing
That's
block
just King
spikes.
Buther.
When there's a support character in your
This is
squad,
just King
not
Buther, but
only
made out of
does its
Legos.
active skill damage increase, but it also unleashes more
I
spikes.
would like that
knowing
one more if it wasn't just King Buther. King Buther is the original.
Proxies can obtain build and Bulak for free in a future event.
You already know nobody's gonna use this.
Now, let's go over the signal search info for version 2.4.
Okay, are they gonna have the new banners? Let's see.
In the first half of version 2.4,
well, yeah, everyone's gonna pull her because she's fucking broken.
S-rank agent Dialyn and the S-rank W engine.
Yeah, she's overpowered. Everyone's pulling her.
The exclusive channel, voice of the Once Spoken, and W engine channel, Dissonant Sonata.
Ring ring! Your top tier customer service.
All right, just show me.
Exclusive
Okay, yeah. I see why they paired Hugo with her, because they know nobody's gonna pull this unit because he's fucking power crept. Yeah, he doesn't clear the endgame. He does not clear the endgame unless one of the specialized bosses, one of two bosses that he can be used against, are on the endgame rotation. They're pairing him with probably the most broken character they've ever released, because they probably think he's going to sell 0, and then Dialyn's gonna make up for all of it.
Exclusive channel As Yesterday Dies and W engine channel Vibrant
This character's a piece of shit. Just don't bother pulling for him.
Resonance. In the latter half of the update,
okay, so they got
Proxies can
Bangboo.
obtain
What else?
engine channel Dazzling Choir. So, Ellen.
They're just trying to get these two out of the way. I think that's what it is. They're just trying to get Ellen and Hugo out of the way so they can say that they reran them. They're just trying to say, yes, we actually did rerun them, sir. We know that both their banners made a cumulative revenue of only like $1,000, but I assure you, dear auditors, we reran them. So don't worry about it. They're still an asset. They're still an asset to our company. Yeah, Hugo and Ellen are still assets. They're definitely not dragging down the value of the ZZZ brand. I assure you.
From Victoria Housekeeping will be making another appearance in the latter
Okay, just get
half
this
of
shit
the
out of
update.
my face. I don't care. We all know they're trash. All right, what is the new event looking like? They got a chess event, apparently.
Mystery. In the new Chess Legend event, proxies can obtain base coins at the start of each turn. Recruit your squad, set up your first
Did they just have this?
nation, and get ready to counter.
They literally just had this. Are they just making it permanent? Wait, everyone already knows what this is. Okay, all right. Well, it's just TFT. Yeah, but if I wanted to play TFT, I'd just go fucking play TFT. But hey, we've already gone past that. Anyways, yeah, they have like Snake and shit in this game. All right. A new golden
In this
mecha
story,
event.
Eels plays the protagonist, Ikaro, apprenticing under 4 legendary mech pilots.
Did I ever tell you guys that when I played one of the ZZZ mech events, I just couldn't help but think this game sucks when I was controlling that mech? Because it's so fucking slow, it's so fucking clunky, and you have to spend like hours in it, and it's just like not fun.
And learning from them how to
Like, I wouldn't even consider this a combat event. This is like you saying a fucking... Like, imagine one of those Genshin events where you technically control your character, but then you equip them with a cannon, and then they just shoot the cannon to clear the entire event. Yeah, I guess that's technically considered combat. You technically are using your own character, but like...
prototype Golden Mecha. Every pilot has their own unique tuning setup for their mech. So once you've mastered it, you can make some tweaks.
Modifying core components and upgrading the mech. Combining the best of different parts, refining the core, and reforging the machine. A method that combines the essence of inheritance,
Bro, it's so fucking slow.
overcoming limits. Truly worthy of respect.
Additionally, while exploring the base, Ikaro, facing danger along, will draw his mighty hammer to fight his enemies. After being forged through combat and inheriting the legacy of the mech pilot, Ikaro will transform into the ultimate warrior, shouldering the responsibility
Are they trying to make people quit the game?
of protecting the human frontline. It will
Bro, there are gonna be so many people that are pissed the fuck off that they can't use their characters that actually deal damage, and they gotta walk around with this shitty little Bangboo and just like swing your shitty little hammer and then deal like 1/3 of the enemy's HP. Like, just go make a separate game. Just go make a separate game. What the fuck is this shit?
challenge the traitors who dare try and build their own civilization.
And what was the
Okay,
result
alright.
of this fact?
I don't care about that one. 2932, there's a new event. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Investment potential. After completing the assessment, proxies will receive rewards such as polychromes and boopons. After all, passing the test means your skills have earned Krampus's seal of approval.
Wow, The approval of strict Senior Zhao is certainly a priceless prize.
Get that shit out of my face. All right. Oh, they've got a Yi Shungai event. It wasn't enough that the entire main story is centered around Yi Shungai. They're also going to have, ladies and gentlemen, a very, very, very special.
Proxies can take Xiaoguang on a journey through the streets and alleys of New Eridu, feel the fragrance of flowers, the thrill of video games, share movies, capture the vibrant pulse of the city, and create beautiful and unique memories.
The character's not out yet.
All these precious moments will be recorded by
The character's not out yet.
Xiaoguang in her diary.
Oh, I'm so...
Remember what I told you at the start of this video that these guys were, like, desperate? Remember what I said when I said that these guys were desperate to sell her? Desperate to pull her. This is like 300 million times more than what Wuwa did with Kartithia. Can we agree on that at a baseline? I already know it's not going to end up well, because they're overdoing it.
Xiao Huang will love the chance to explore the outside world with a well-traveled proxy at her side.
During the event, besides earning Polychrome and Bupon rewards, Xiaoguang will also share with you all the thoughts and sights she's recorded in her diary. The HIA Club has just dropped a brand new challenge for simulated
Okay, a
sequence
new
showdown.
combat event. All right.
Some score-obsessed maniac came out of nowhere.
What does it look like?
VR Combat X. Exactly. Frontline stages
Okay.
proxies are familiar with, new martial practice stages where proxies can hone and perfect their combat skills.
Okay, they've got
have
some
also
nice,
been
cool
added.
little challenge-based
Proxies can
ones.
still experience unique combat buffs and their related agents in the Alliance and
Is this how they... This was one of the ways that they said that they were going to buff older units, right? I actually remember that from this shit over here. Here we go. Missing your favorite characters? Threshold simulation is the solution. Wait, is that what they're talking about over here? Because they have buffs for fucking Caesar? Because Caesar has a special buff here? Is that what they're talking about? Well, this is the thing. When you're this fucking vague with your notes on how you're making the game better, yeah, sometimes people are gonna be wrong about things and have questions because they're so fucking vague.
frontline stages and have fun with different combinations in combat. In martial practice mode, Ban Yue Shifu will be the protagonist.
Many thanks for your trust. It would be my honor to provide you with assistance in your training.
This martial practice challenge will include a performance score. Executing certain skills Ban Yue Shifu has will increase your score, and the
Okay, so this is just a Ban Yue mode, basically.
smoother your execution, the higher your mechanics score.
Okay, I see.
Of course, after completing the relevant
You're
combat
pairing Ban Yue up with random-ass people on the roster. Okay.
challenge, you can get rewards like a tuning calibrator and polychromes. Of course, in the new version, Shiyu Defense, Critical Node, and Deadly Assault will continue to rotate updates.
Who's ever said that in a live stream before? Oh, by the way, guys, our endgame modes will continue their rotations. Who's ever said that before? What? But did players think they stopped? So they felt the need to remind people that, oh, by the way, we're not actually stopping them. Huh?
Zero will also add Miss Dialyn and Ban Yue Shifu's gear to help them deal with various crises in Hollow Zero.
Complete your exploration of Hollow Zero, and you shall also obtain polychromes and other items as rewards.
Also, the Signal Surge Thank You gift event from the previous version has yet to end. In version 2.4, proxies can continue to
Yeah, after seeing Dialyn's kit, don't worry, guys. Everyone's getting this skin. Yeah, because that unit is fucking broken.
participate in the event and consume
I guarantee
encrypted
you,
master tape.
You will not be clearing the endgame. You will just not be clearing the game modes in ZZZ unless you pull Dialyn. With how broken that fucking kit is.
To unlock multiple rewards, including Vivian's outfit.
Okay, surely there's... I've been through a lot of shit over here. Surely there's more. Okay, QOL updates for the temple. Let's look at those. Apparently they did some big stuff
now
over
let's
here.
check out what's new in this season's redo renovation talk. As the current gameplay systems continue to grow,
This is how they
we
listen.
will optimize gameplay elements that require continuous or repetitive operations
I heard nobody liked this.
to
It was
reduce
just a
the
chore.
burden on proxies and enhance the overall gaming experience. First, in the Suibian Temple gameplay, the periodic rewards from Divan Pawn Shop will be discontinued after version 2.4. These rewards will be available through other means in future versions.
That's not a really confident way to start off your quality of life, is to talk about how you're removing rewards. I don't know who organized this section. You are a dipshit.
The rewards in Divan Treasures.
Why would you open up the talk by talking about removing rewards? Can't you talk about, like, at least some of the other things that you're improving first?
Will be retained, and new accessories for Delicate Sunlight and Soaring Crane will also become available.
But yeah, I guess that's the thing with ZZZ, right? The quality of life is actually removing the quality of death from the game. And Suibian Temple definitely was a feature that, like, radiated the quality of death. So I'm glad it's gone, but it's also like, why even add this shit that you know is making the game worse in the first place? It's the same thing with TVs. And only one character on the team being able to use their ultimate. Because you have a shared decibel bar. Yeah, those are all things that emanate quality of death.
Second, to help proxies redeem rewards more easily and quickly, an auto-management system will be added to the Suibian Temple gameplay.
Great. Now people can literally set this and forget this like a fucking crockpot because nobody likes this shit. And everyone's asking why this even got added in the first place because nobody visibly liked it either.
After reaching restoration level 35, proxies can enable auto-management.
All right, I don't care. They're basically making this an AFK simulator because they know nobody's fucking playing this shit. It just took them about 17 versions to do it. All right. ZZZ writer interview.
Up next is Mr. Z's exclusive interview. We've invited a writer from Zenless Zone Zero and prepared some questions that I'm sure you proxies are
Oh, so I get to talk. So we're going to talk to the guy that ruined the game.
dying to know the answers.
All right, let's hear a little bit about
what
this.
he's
Let's
got
hear about
to say.
the mindset going on when he decided he wanted to fuck the story in the ass. Is it him? Is he the one that's destroying everything? It is him. I see one big issue with this guy. I think I know why he's doing what he's doing. He's got the biggest forehead I've ever seen. Answers to Season 2's mysteries. Like, why did you kill the story? Who's the mastermind behind...
在《绝命第二季的故事中，我们从不同阵营的视角。
Okay, I don't even care. I don't even want to watch this. I could already tell from the first couple of words, this guy is not going to answer anything. He's not going to answer the actual questions. Yeah, I could already tell. We'll progress through the... Yes, that's how every story in these Hoyoverse gacha games works. You progress through with various factions. Alright.
四大 AI 是基于新爱里都这个现代都市的土壤。
Oh, okay. Everyone already forgot that ghost thing was even happening because of the shit you did in Season 2. Remember how Fairy was supposed to have, like, her other AI companions? We saw that in 1.0, and then we just forgot that all that shit happened for the rest of the story? Yeah, I don't know. It really seems like they were trying to do something entirely different for Season 2. Failed completely. And now they're going back to the roots. Yeah, okay. Wait, is that it? Wait, is the entire thing just the writer interview? Wait, it's just an interview at the end. Wait, that's the patch? So it's TFT, it's Mecha Bangboo, one combat event, and then... Wait, it's like 3 events? It's like 3 or 4 events. Oh, God. Yeah, wait. This is... Hey, I'm glad that this was a 5-week patch. I ain't gonna watch the rest of this shit, because I hate this writer, because I hate the story. So this is a 5-week patch. Okay, I think that's fair. Banyue's banner is 12 days. All right. I mean, it's just... I find it really hard to get excited for this update, just already knowing what these Hoyoverse devs are doing with the design of the story, the design of the characters, and all of that. You already know that this entire patch is just meant to be a Yi Shungai advertisement. And I don't think that Banyue, I don't think that Dialyn are going to play any actual roles in the story at all, besides getting like maybe one aura farming cutscene. And the entire story is just going to be centered around entirely Yi Shungai. And so it's going to be Yi Shungai. She's going to have her crazy transformation, turn into the white fox, the white wolf, and then have her aura farming, go 1v9, just go become the lobby admin. You know she's going to become the lobby admin when she goes and fights the Exaltists, and then you're going to pull her in the next version. But you also got to make sure you pull Dialyn too, because Dialyn is looking to be, and shaping up to be, the most broken fucking unit I've ever seen. She does literally what every single other limited impact character does in one unit. She literally combines every other limited stun agent into one unit that works with everybody. She literally has like Rupture and Attack team-ups, which every single Attack and Rupture agent wants a stunner. I don't know. And then she shits out the free... I don't know, man. It's like she does it better than the past limited characters, and she also does everything. It's crazy, right? I guess the only team you can't use her with is Anomaly, but you weren't using Anomaly characters with stun agents in the fucking first place. So does it even matter? You run Anomaly with other Anomaly and like a support like Yazuha or Nicole, and like that's it. So it doesn't really even matter either. So yeah, I would just say overall, in terms of like this patch, not a lot of like faith. I don't think it's going to be like a patch that's like bad, but I don't think it's going to be a patch that necessarily inspires a lot of confidence in the future direction of the game, because I don't think that they're dealing at all with the core elements of the game that are getting people disengaged. First and foremost being the dog shit story, and the dog shit ways that characters contribute to the story is dragging the game down. There's a reason why 2.2, 2.3 had some of the lowest engagement and the lowest sales the game has ever had. It's because people don't care about the story and they don't care about the characters because they're very, very badly designed and they have bad roles in the story. And I look at all of this, I look at the spoilers, like, how are you telling me that this is a patch and those two are supposed to be the on-banner characters that I'm supposed to care about and stuff? And the only way that they're going to be selling these units, right, is to either not sell them like Ban Yue or make them broken. So it's like, hey, the story's going to be dog shit. And if the story was good, you'd buy these units. But if the story's dog shit, the only way you're going to buy these units is if we make them overpowered. So instead of fixing the story, we're just going to make units overpowered. That's what this seems like. That seems the direction that this game is heading. And I don't think that's very good. We're just going to power creep everybody else that came before. That's going to be how we inspire you to buy units. We're not doing the right way of having good story, good implementation, and good designs, and you pull the units because of that. We're just going to make it so that every 3-4 months, you pull a new unit that makes the previous unit you pulled in that archetype useless. Because guess what? What the fuck is Ju Fu Fu even doing? There's a reason why they showed Dialyn with Yi Zhuan, because Ju Fu Fu used to be Yi Zhuan's best support, but I guess, or best stunner, but I guess it's now Dialyn. How does that happen in less than 6 months, bro? That's criminal. I don't get it. But then you saw what they did to Hugo, then you saw what they did to Ellen by releasing Miyabi, and is it much of a surprise? And guess what, guys? That's another big reason why people are quitting this game too. Because you log on, you get your pulls, you pull the unit, and then 6 months later, you can't clear with that unit. That's the situation with Hugo. That's the situation with Ellen. That's the situation with fucking Zhu Yan. There are so many characters that fall under that umbrella. And to see them just do it again with the release of this fucking 101 Dalmatian midget, squeaky ass voice, but broken ass kit, it's just more and more of the same that's making this game worse. And I've been telling you guys about this for months. And everyone's just quitting the game now because they can't take it anymore. Let me see the numbers. I need to see it. Hey, let's check them out one more time, bucko. Surely with this live stream yesterday, we're going to be at 1,000 right now, right? It would have reignited the hype in the game. People go... That's with the live stream, by the way. Wait. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Right after the live stream. Hey, yo. Going down on a merry-go-round. Like I said, guys, this game needed some big updates and some big changes. and I don't think we got them. Maybe it's worth watching that story thing on a separate view, but I've already seen the content in the live stream, and I gotta say, I don't think this changes very much. And I do think that this game is going to have another month of concern. And I do think that this game is still not going in the right direction. Because like I said before, I give it all the reasons why. Yeah, that'll be that for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you all thought. Peace out.